Okay, people, I hope you're well. I hope you're blessed. You've been living in this world so far for as long as you've been alive. And something doesn't sit right. Something isn't quite right. So what do? You do the research, you look into things and you see what's right and what's wrong. But then you look at truthers, so-called truthers. And then you say to yourself, well, you look at their subs and then you look at your subs. Your subs, us, beyond par with theirs. They have more than yours and you have less than theirs. And you say to yourself, why is that? They're doing the same content as you or the same route, but then they can do adverts and this, that, the other. I've done research into this stuff and I've said to myself, well, look, if I can't make money in it, how are they? They're doing the same thing as me. Then I look into other truthers that have got the same amount of subs and so forth as me. And they can't do adverts. Anyway, the point is, when you look at the bigger picture, you realize there's a bigger scam going on here, if you will. Something that's not quite legit. Even like the people you know, they started off small like you as a small channel. And all of a sudden, they've got big. They're doing, what's those things? Events. And they're going to these events and they're hosting them. You say, well, how did that happen? Because I know this individual. Their content isn't that great. It's not bad, don't get me wrong. No disrespect. But they're out there doing those things. All of a sudden. You have to question this. You have to say to yourself, well, what's going on? Don't matter to me. Because I have to go back to the source and then say to myself, well, that individual didn't have that, but now has that. I have to question that individual, right? Stands to reason as we're in the truth movement. You know, you got the Rona and you're not allowed to say the other word because your channel will be shut down or for some reason or the other. Content I've put up, the things I've said has got my channel shut down a million times. But then I look at other channels who're saying the same things I've been saying, but they're still going. They haven't been shut down. So I have to question that, right? Or am I a fool to do so? I know I'm no fool. I know that I can question things and go from that point onwards to make me a better individual. A lot of people on YouTube have been doing tartaria mud floods. I'll get it. Talk about giants, talk about buildings not being buildings, talk about electricity being free back in the day, all that kind of stuff. But I'm not about that. It's nice to know. Great. What I want to know is how we, you, me, us, as a collective, are going to stand up and let this regime that is ruling right now how we take them down and how we could be free to grow our own food, fruit and veg, how we can then go back and build our own homes for free, how we can travel for free once again, how we can be free. No more of this, oh, if you got this much likes or this much views, that makes you the better person. or individual, because I'm not a person, by the way. I'm a man. I'm a spiritual being in a physical body. Fact. I'm sick and tired, man. The only way these people know that we mean business in their terms is that we go to war with them. A lot of people go, oh, you don't need war. It's all about love and peace. And yeah, war would not solve anything. Doesn't matter. You believe your way, yeah? But when you start actually checking things out, all they understand is war. All they understand is taking what don't belong to them. It belongs to us. What we got to do is think about the next generations to come. Do you want them to be enslaved to this same system we're enslaved to? Where you can't do anything unless you've been jabbed or microchipped or something, where they can control you and your family? Listen, I've had a few videos shut down because I started talking about the royal family and stuff like that being shut down, basically. But I didn't say it in a nice way. If I say these royal family is dark entities, I wouldn't not be lying. It's fact. They are dark entities. Politicians are dark entities. Those in true power are the darkest of them entities. It means we have to stand up and say enough is enough. If that means war, let's go to war. I don't mind dying for the ones I love. Even those that I don't know, I still love them. And I will die for them. The thing you have to ask yourself is this. Are you prepared to die for them also? So they can be free and stop listening to the rubbish that they hear on TV? Come on. Who are you? Are you mice or are you men? And by the way, the mice are a lot stronger because they can get through things you can't. They can shrink themselves down to a certain degree to get through certain places to where they want to be. Where they want to be. You hear me? Where they want to be. Who they want to be. Where they want to go. How they want to get there. Just like the cockroach, they can flatten themselves to a certain degree to get to where they want to be, what they want to do, because they're free. You can't travel. They can. Someone might come along and stab them with a slipper or a hammer or something like that to kill them. The point is, they're still doing what they're doing. They don't understand law, contract law, and all that kind of rubbish. What they understand is this, is they can go where they like. They can do what they like because they're free. Don't let this government, all these world leaders, and I say that loose terms because they're nothing. We are the true power. We govern. We give strength. And we fight for each other because we're the red bloods. We're not the blue bloods. That's fact. Okay, so where do we go from here? We stop posting shit on YouTube, Facebook, and all that kind of stuff. We talk privately. Because then they won't know what we're up to. We go and see each other face to face. We gather in great groups and talk freely. We don't have our phones with us or our smartwatches. We'll just have us as people. And we'll talk. You and I. Us. We. The people. Mankind. And that's where I'm leaving this video. Keep it real. keep it flat, and don't forget, you are the resistance. And I've been the Penguin, aka Craig. Peace out. Love.